Hello everybody, it is 30 degrees, I'm absolutely roasting, so apologies for the appearance, you know, it is that hot today in York. And listen, we are back with your Stoke City preview today. Leeds United are at home to the struggling Championship side on Tuesday night, and listen, what a performance it was at the weekend, what a performance Leeds put out, and how proud are you after that? I mean, 3-0 away. Potentially, in my opinion, one of the top 6 challenges for this season. I genuinely thought that. I thought Stoke had recruited well. Liam Lindsay, Adam Davis, Scott Hogan, to name a few. I thought they'd done some really, really nice, shrewd business, and I thought this was going to be the time where Nathan Jones was going to be able to properly stamp his authority on this division. But at this moment in time, it doesn't look like it's happening. A lot of scathing comments after the Leeds United game, pretty much criticising the players yet again, you know, calling them out for a lack of effort, a lack of sort of compassion, and a lack of fight for the Stoke City shirt. So where does that leave Leeds United? Well, it leaves us in a very good position. A very good position in terms of who we're coming up against, a very good position in terms of what we're going to come up against and how they're going to be playing. I think Leeds are going to sort of play the exact same way. I think we're going to go at Stoke from the off. I think it's going to be attack is the best form of defence, as we know with Bielsa, but I think it's going to be a lot of the youngsters in now. Robbie Gotts, Jamie Shackleton, Jack Clark, Helder Costa, Eddie Nketiah are the names that I would like to see in this game, but I would also like to see, you know, the likes of Pascal Struijk and Islan Meisler, and that would be great for me, from a personal opinion anyway. I think that's going to happen, and that'd be great to see. I want to see how they've taken on the Bielsa ball, the new signings in particular, and how Leeds United can play against the Stoke City side, which their second side is going to be as powerful, if not just slightly lower than their starting lineup. You saw that at the weekend when you saw Jack Butland going out and Adam Federici coming in. Adam Federici possibly their man of the match. Stoke, no doubt about it, they have a hell of a lot of quality and depth. They just don't quite have the notion to play for the manager at this moment in time. So I think that it's going to be a tough game once again. It's naive if we take them lightly. I think it's naive if we take any team in this division lightly. But I think it's going to be, if Leeds start how we started the last game, then we're going to be in for a really, really good performance. I would like to see a whole host of changes, especially with the weekend's fixture against Swansea City. Swansea City, who are absolutely on fire at this moment in time, only 1 goal behind Leeds United in the goal difference tally, and it's going to be a tough game, a massively tough game. Our previews for that are going to be out later on in the week, but with this game in particular, I think this is one where a lot of the first team need resting. I would like to see Pablo Click, Ben White, especially rested for this game. I'd like to see Patrick Bamford take a knee as well. And I would like to see it just being rotated a little bit. You know, I think we've got a lot of quality and depth, a hell of a lot of quality and depth in this side, and you can see that, you know, with who's coming off the bench and what we're able to put onto the opposition, and I think that is going to be one of those games where you really see Leeds United's strength in depth. I would like to see Eddie Nketiah, Helder Costa get a full 90. I think they'll absolutely terrorise whoever's playing for Stoke, you know, even if it is their kids. I'm looking at Timo and I'm looking at Collins at the back for them. Again, who had a wonderful game, I thought, against Leeds United, who's just very unlucky, an 18-year-old lad taking on the captaincy for Stoke City, a commendable thing, and very unlucky there to be on the receiving hand of a Leeds United side who were at the peak of their powers. But yeah, I think we're going to start really well. I think, you know, we're going to start with fury, pace, pragmatism, dynamism, whatever you want to throw into that little cup that Leeds United and Marcelo Bielsa have at their disposal. I think we're looking good at this moment in time. We're looking different, looking very, very different to what we were last season. I think that's a testament to the staff. I think it's a testament to Marcelo Bielsa, of course, the god of Leeds. And it's a testament to the players as well to continue working under this philosophy, to not move ship, to not jump ship, and to continue the progress under one of the greatest, if not the best manager in the world. And for me, the reason behind that is because he is able to make mediocre players with a meagre transfer budget into some of the best players in the division. You name me, another manager in England who can do that, including the top managers, without a significant transfer purse. Marcelo Bielsa is the best manager in the country, and I will stand by that until it slaps me in the face and we finish 13th. No. But there is no negativity here today. I'm absolutely buzzing. You know, the acquisition of Ben White is just making me prouder and prouder every day. I love that kid so much. He is just a miracle of a defender. He's wonderful, and I do thoroughly believe he will be playing in the Premier League with a top side one day. I hope that's going to be us. But listen, we've got a task to do. We've got 2 more games. I said in my previous review of the games that I said, Brentford and Stoke, 6 points would be a magnificent return and an improvement on last season. We've beaten Wigan better than we did last season. We've played better against Nottingham Forest at home than we did last season. We've beaten Bristol, in my opinion, in a better manner than we did last season away from home. And the consequent results so far as well. You look at beating Brentford as well, and then you look at beating Stoke City a lot more comprehensively than we did at the Britannia last time, and Brentford much better than we did at home last time. So there are improvements. There are significant improvements. And for me, Leeds United, because of Ben White, looks so much more comfortable coming out from the back. Kiko looks better. Berardi looks better. Cooper looks better than last season, which I didn't feel I would ever say. Liam Cooper and for me, Ben White have been the players of the season so far. They've been absolutely magnificent. Liam Cooper coming very close to Ben White, but I think Ben White is making Liam Cooper into a better player. And that's just a testament to, a 21-year-old lad who's playing way beyond his years. And for me, he's the best centre-back I've seen since the likes of Rio and Woodgate. So we've got that at our disposal at the back. As long as we keep that kid fit, which is why we should be resting him in this game, we will go on to good things this year. I think we look better than last season already. Look at what we're bringing off the bench. There was that classic thumbnail of that guy going like that when Helder Costa was coming off the bench at the weekend, when Stoke were 3-0 down. We didn't have that last season. Let's say we were 2-3 up. We'd be bringing the likes of, Robbie Gotts on and Jack Clark and Jamie Shackleton, to be fair. And that's not a slight on those lads. It was the first season. It's a lot of pressure to bring on in a game like that. And a lot of the times Leeds would retreat, but not this time. We look very, very different. And I think, I'm liking what I'm seeing with Leeds United this year. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. And it's expert, and the weekend was just testament to that. And I really think that we are going to be going on to good things this year. But I would like to see the kids this time, against a good Stoke City team. It's the best test these lads will face 100% against this sort of side. I think their second string side is very, very good. The likes of Jack Butland bringing off the bench. They could have done at the weekend. Tom Ince. Woods as well. I don't know if he's going to be back to full fitness, but that's the sort of calibre they're bringing off the bench. And I think Leeds United have got to cope with that. And I think the youngsters are ready for that because they've been training with the first team, they've been with the first team, they've been playing for the first team as well. So you've got to bear all that in mind. And we look good at the minute. We look very, very good. And I'm excited. I think we beat Swansea at the weekend. Swansea have started excellently well. They look very good. They looked once again very good against Birmingham, but you result against QPR, which was 3-1 away. Okay, fair enough, but you're coming up against a different beast at the weekend. But are they going to be our challengers this season? Are we going to be challenging Swansea this season? You just never know. You don't know how it's going to turn out. But all I know is Leeds have just got to keep winning. We've got to keep winning games. Stay on our job. Stay with our focus. Stay with our lane. And, if we keep doing that, I feel we're detracted, obviously, by the Villa things last year, by the Spygate things last year, by multiple different facets last year. We just stay under the radar this year, keep winning our games, and we'll go on to very, very good things. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Apologies once again for the no editing. Obviously, it's a ridiculous quick turnaround of games, and the game is only tomorrow, so I want to get it out tonight. Hope you're doing fantastic as well. Let me know your score predictions in the comment section below. What we're looking at doing is a little bit of a Patreon on the channel. We've been investing in different things, as you can see even from the last video, the pop filter, which I've invested in because I know a lot of you guys were saying with the microphone, you could hear a bit too much of the viscosity of my voice. So what I've done is I've invested in a pop filter. But just for things like this, we're looking at investing in a Patreon account so we can put it on the channel. You guys don't have to get involved if you don't want to. But if you'd like to see better things on the channel, you can subscribe to the channel. That's what we're thinking about doing anyway. We're putting it in the burners and we're looking to set it up at some point if all goes well. So yeah, we're looking to set on a Patreon account if you guys want to see better things on the set. If you want to see things down at match day that unfortunately me being a uni student and the guys, we can't afford as you guys can't, ridiculous amounts of money for things. So even if it is just £1 here, £1 here a month, that would help the channel greatly. It really would, because obviously we're doing all of this out of our own pocket at this moment in time. So I just wanted to end it on that. If you guys think that's a good idea, stick it in the comment section below. Stick in the comment section below your score prediction as well, and I'll see you in a bit.